It is very nice to greet you again. In today's video we will talk about the following. How much onion is dangerous for a dog? Onions are a common food in the kitchen, and that familiarity is part of the risk. Dogs can easily encounter them. Knowing the toxicity of onions helps you make simple decisions. Whether to call the vet, whether home intervention is reasonable, and how carefully to monitor food and waste near your dog. The toxic threshold. How much onion can harm a dog? Onions become dangerous when a dog consumes approximately 15 to 30 grams per kilogram of body weight at one time. Therefore, a 10-kilogram dog could be at risk after consuming between 150 and 300 grams of onion, approximately 1 or 2 medium onions, depending on size. This estimate is a guideline, not a strict rule. Individual sensitivity varies, and concentrated products, onion powder, onion salt, cooking sauces, carry a greater risk even in much smaller quantities. Repeated small doses can accumulate. A few grams sporadically over days or weeks can lead to the same cumulative exposure as a single, larger ingestion, and this pattern is one reason why chronic low-level exposures should be taken seriously. Both raw and cooked onions contain the same harmful compounds, and powdered or dried forms may be more concentrated and therefore more dangerous per gram. Inside the body. How onions damage a dog's red blood cells. The toxic chemistry of onions centers on sulfur-containing compounds, especially N-propyl disulfide, which is likely linked to oxidative damage to a dog's red blood cells. This oxidative stress can alter hemoglobin and red blood cell membranes, and in many cases leads to the formation of Heinz bodies, small clumps of denatured hemoglobin that can indicate ongoing red blood cell damage. As red blood cells are damaged, they are removed from circulation faster than the body can replace them, resulting in hemolytic anemia. The severity of the anemia depends on the dose and the individual dog's resilience. Very young or old dogs, dogs with pre-existing blood disorders, or animals under other physiological stress may be more vulnerable. When does toxicity occur, and which dogs are most vulnerable? Timing and manner are important. A single large ingestion can cause more acute problems than a small handful ingested repeatedly, but repeated small doses can be just as harmful in the long run. Concentrated forms. Onion powder in seasonings, sauces, processed foods, or dehydrated onion flakes contain more reactive compounds per gram and therefore increase the risk even if the total weight seems low. Warning signs and medical alerts to watch out for. The first signs may be a simple stomach upset, vomiting, diarrhea, drooling, and abdominal discomfort. If a dog only shows mild gastrointestinal signs and the exposure was minimal, the situation could be minor, but it's still a good idea to document what happened and the exact amount, if possible. Be more concerned when the signs suggest anemia, disproportionate lethargy or weakness, pale or whitish gums, increased respiratory rate or labored breathing, fainting or collapse, and brown or dark urine, which may indicate hemoglobinuria. A very rapid heart rate, collapse, or seizures are emergency signs that require immediate attention. Since the hemolytic phase can be delayed relative to the initial illness, a dog that appeared fine after vomiting may develop anemia 1 or 2 days later. This delay in progression explains the importance of observation and, if in doubt, contacting a veterinarian, even after an initially mild episode. It is a pleasure to inform you and help you. If you have not subscribed to the channel, you should do it now. Take care of yourself and your furry friend. A hug, and until the next video.